Hello everyone, Psychic Medium, Karina Webb here for another Friday night on the Spiritual Events Directory. Well, just letting you know I have 4 weeks to go. 4 weeks to go on the Spiritual Events Directory. And so I want to really say thank you to Sarah Watkins for having me here. Absolutely amazing experience it's been being on here. So yes, 4 weeks to go, guys, 4 weeks to go. So tonight we're going to do open discussion on anything you want to talk about. What's on your mind? What is it that you feel you want to air? Okay, what decisions do you need to be making? Okay, what is it that is that's just either pissing you off or maybe just feeling like I've just got to get it out? Okay, now is the time, tonight is the time to have that happen. Okay, because sometimes we can bottle it up and we're not getting it out, and sometimes a different perspective can be a great way to do that. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Okay, so I'm just going to, tonight I'm going to do probably a bit more readings and probably less talking, but I want to read through some of your notes here and see what's on your mind, and you know, when I get that urge to stop, Spirit's just going to say that's the one, and we're going to read your comments. Okay, so yeah, this is the night where you can just say whatever's on your mind. And that's okay. All right, so hello everyone. Hi Tanya Dixon, hi Wendy Harmer, hi Sandra Williams. Always love hearts, haven't you, darling? And good morning to you. Hope it's nice where you are at the moment. Hope it's really nice there. And I think, I'm not sure, but it's we're actually looking like we're getting rain here at the moment, or it's cloudy anyway, so that's a good sign if we're getting some cloud. So if you have just missed the start, I do have 4 weeks to go on the Spiritual Events Directory. So I'm very blessed to be given this opportunity with Sarah Watkins, and someone else will come in with their shining light to give you some great insights there from their perspective. So I'm really looking forward to the next 4 weeks. And as I said, tonight we're going to do an open discussion about what's on your mind, what decisions you want to make, or whatever you feel like is tonight, I just want to get it out, you know. So tonight will be the night for you. Hi, Stephen Collin, how are you? Who else we got? Melissa. Who else we got? We've got Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Nettie. Sorry, Nettie. Hi. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got Stephen Collin. You just moved, because I've just been told to go back. Just moved recently, looking for a job. Any advice on where to look? Sometimes the job that you're looking for is really under your nose, and sometimes you can't always see it, you know. And you've probably put it out there to the universe about what you're wanting. Can we just say to you though, Stephen, is that just imagine in your mind, okay? And this is a very true concept, okay, that everything that we want here, whether it's jobs, a relationship, a home, you know, just some amazing thing to have happen for us, it is already being created for us, okay? So you haven't come here, okay, to just go, oh, I'm going to be struggling in my life and there's nothing here for me, you know what I mean? Everything has been displayed out there for you. You have assigned this to come into this lifetime where you're possibly going to get X amount of jobs in your lifetime, yeah? And so whatever job you're particularly wanting at the moment, okay, is there for you. Okay, so it's about you stepping into that vibration of the job that you're particularly wanting. I also see here too, Stephen, is about reorganizing. Is it reorganizing your resume or something there? And I just feel you know what? You've got the confidence. You do have the confidence to do what you know you need to do to step in that position. Okay. I also feel that don't ever expect yourself to be lower than what you know you are. Do you understand that, Stephen? I feel before you've always may have stepped into positions that have been a more, I'm not saying a lower vibration, but just a vibration that suited you at the time. And what we say today is just step it up a little bit, Stephen. Everything will be going to plan. You only need to ask once to the universe. Okay, and then you have to imagine that job is already with you. Okay, and just do your part in looking for those jobs. You did say to me where to look. I did say it was under your nose. Okay, so it's about you just making that decision. Okay, about that place in which it's going to be at, and that's probably could be online. Okay. It could be online, I would see. I want to just let you know, though, there is somebody that you know that can give you an opportunity, all right? I want to leave that with you, Stephen, just to ponder on. You do know someone that can give you an opportunity for today, all right? I want you to go back there to have a think about that, all right? I'm going to leave that with you, Stephen, and thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, who else is welcoming with their lovely messages? Hi, hi, Yasmin Diamond. Hi, Kim. What else? Hi, Wendy. Hi, Debbie. Okay, I'm stopping with you, Debbie. They've said stop, so I'm stopping. So this is Debbie. Is it, I don't know how you would say that. She, is it? I don't know. But is it time for me to leave? You know, I see that your soul wants to go. All right, I do see that your soul wants to truly go. I feel you've had enough. I feel your soul has exhausted, if you like, the place of residence of where you're at. And I feel that your soul wants more. So I feel it is time for you to go. Okay, but before you go, you need to wrap up things, you need to organize things, you need to get yourself organized. Do you understand that? You need to, it's like you got to do a bit of homework before, okay, you leave. All right, and it possibly may not be the year, it might be not a little bit over 12 months. Okay, but regardless, it'll be when it's meant to be. All right, you'll feel the pull, you'll feel the urgency to go. Okay, but the thing is, what we're asking you to do today is to do that preparation, okay, to make it happen. All right, but from this end, I just feel your soul has had enough. It is time to move on. Okay, thank you very much for joining us tonight there. Okay, Debbie, thank you. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Melissa. Williamson. Yes. I did say Rachel Lewis. Yes. Hi, Diane Clark. Okay, so Diane Clark, I'm connecting with you, darling. Need some guidance for my daughter in relationship. what I actually see is two very young souls who are learning, not only just learning, but learning through the growth of their souls together. I don't have concern that, you know, what I'm trying to say is if they don't, if they start to separate in some way, it's purely because they may not be, not necessarily a soulmate, but they're still young and fresh in their relationship. So they've got to do some quite hard work, if it makes sense, to not to making the other side happy, but to make themselves more fulfilled. Okay, because I feel here there's a bit of hard work, too much hard work, them to trying to keep this relationship together. And so what we say is it doesn't have to be hard for your daughter. It's just about working on self more, and then the other side working on themselves more, and then they come together in unity more, to make that relationship more solid, more foundation here. I also am showing here like a pocket, a bag of money here, which tells me, yeah, and I'm seeing the money getting thrown out of this bag. Okay, so I feel there has been money within the relationship has been getting thrown around or thrown out, or going to unnecessary situations. So possibly just cutting back and finding some medium, if you like, about the financial situation here. All right, so I'm going to leave that with you there, Diane, and so I hope your daughter can just find herself on that right level with her other half there. All right. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Well, you're saying Karina is a pretty name. For many years of my life, I used to, I used to loathe my name. I used to loathe it quite a bit because, you're a kid and you don't like it. You know what it's like when you're a kid and you go, I don't like my name. And that's how I felt with it. And then as I got older, you learn to grow in the soul. And I love my name. That's who I am. That's what's been created for me. And I'm very, very, very elated with my name as we speak. And you know what? Sometimes people aren't happy with their names and they choose to use other names. And that's okay. But there's a slight, there's a slight thing about that. Is if you choose to use another name, other than the name that has been given to you at birth, that changes the dynamics of who you are and how you've come into the world as well. So I'm not here to be on the bandwagon, but I think that to gain full abundance, you have to be authentic in yourself and what has been created for you. I mean, you can have the worst name ever if you want to, but in all dealings with financial sides of things, it is certainly a good idea to use your full name at birth. But not everyone does that, and that's up to them. Yes. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, Melissa, I did mention to you before, Williamson, good evening, really struggling. So Melissa, this is where I want to get to the depth of what's going on, and you may not want to elaborate what's really going on here, darling, but what are you struggling with? What are you struggling with? What can I delve in there for you with this? What's your struggle? You could be struggling in many areas of your life, okay? So I just want to see if I can, if you can come back, drop me a line. What are you struggling with? And I'll see if I can see that post of your of your message there, and try and see if I can get back to you. Okay there, Melissa. Hi, Vanessa Brown. Okay, Vanessa, darling, what are you supposed to be doing? What are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be fulfilling your heart, your soul's desire is what you're supposed to be doing, darling. And if you are not, then you need to be plugging in to find out what that is. Okay, that means, you know, sitting in your quiet space and finding why you're here. And if you feel that your intentions to find that find that avenue, but yet you haven't as yet, well, then I can only say, Vanessa, is do what is your passion. Write down on a piece of paper, what are your passions? What is it that you want to do? Truly, what is it that you want to do? What is up there with the highest score of number 10? What is it? What is the thing that you live and breathe every day that you'd love to do? And you might say, well, it's just near impossible to be able to do it. And I say to you, no, it's not. You might say, well, I'm too old for that, or it doesn't stop you from going into some direction in that, what you have a passion for. So to your question, what am I supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be doing what you love to do. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Now, many years ago, when I was very young, okay, I was very intuitive, you know, I followed spirit in a way, but then I got lost. I got lost because of life experiences, let's just say, as a kid, yeah? And so I moved far away from the spirit world that I could. I didn't want to know about spirit. I didn't want to know about anything, okay? And eventually, spirit brings you back to where you're supposed to be and going down the path that you're supposed to be going to, yeah? And so for me today, I'm doing what I love to do. And sometimes we have to fund those things that we love to do. So that might mean that you might need to take a part-time job, or it might mean that you need to just take a job, get a job to help you fund for that. Okay, whether it's to do a course in a particular field. Okay, it could be that you might have to get in touch with people in that area, in that field of work, to help you find ways of getting into it. So I could say a million things that you should be doing, my darling, but I don't want to sway you either way that you should be doing this or you should be doing that. Tonight, I want to just open that can of worms and say to you, what is it that you have a true passion for? That if I said to you tomorrow, you're going home to the source, and that's it. You're going home to the universe. You're not going to be here another day, and I'm giving you one day here to do what you want to do. What is that? What the hell is that? You know, I'm really going to be pushing this on you because life is so very short, and you've got to get yourself in that place of what you should be doing. Yes, you might be in a job that you don't like, but what is aside from that? What is it you love? What is it you want to do in that passion of desire? And then once you start working towards that area, you'll start feeling more fulfilled in your soul. And then nothing else will matter. You know, well, there'll be obstacles. There will be no straight line, I can guarantee you. No damn straight line. There's so many curvy lines to your passion that it's unbelievable. and you'll have so many people in your way making you feel less a person than you are, but you still got to follow your dream. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, my darling, but please find out what it is that you love to do and start doing it. Okay, thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, that I know that's strong, Vanessa, but you know, it's getting you to find out what you need to be doing here. Okay. Okay, you have no passion. Oh my gosh. Vanessa. Well, all I can say is when one soul does not have passion to do something in life, it usually means that you have to then reconnect with the source within. So that within self, you've got to come more within. And you know what? Every single soul here on earth comes into alignment. They come into alignment with Mother Earth, and they come into alignment with their higher self. And what I can only suggest is that you either join a group where you can do some meditation, be with like-minded spiritual people to get you on the path. Because please don't sit here wherever you're sitting and tell me you haven't got a passion. Oh my God, darling, you have a passion. You just don't know you have a passion because you feel not connected to source here. All right? Ask the Divine Father, please help me find my passion, and things will start to turn around for you. Seriously, okay? And then it'll just start opening up and opening up and opening up. This is a bit of soul searching for you this weekend, this week, for you to really try and find who you are, darling. You do have a passion. I really want you to plug in and really find what that is, okay? And get back to me next week, all right? Okay. Okay, Melissa, I've stopped at you again, and I cannot remember whether or not I gave you a message or not, darling, but I'm reading your message. My life, I'm recovering addict. I'm struggling with anxiety, feeling like a failure. Excuse me. I haven't worked for 4 years. My dad passed away last year. I feel lost, unsure where to go, or where to or what to do with myself. My life, will I ever meet anyone, a partner? I have 2 daughters. All this aside, I am a battle every day. Okay, Melissa. Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations, because I don't feel maybe anyone has actually said to you, you know, congratulations for, you know, taking yourself off a substance that you no longer require. Yeah. So to me, that's huge. So you need to be praising yourself every single day when you wake up on how amazing you are for losing the addiction that you had. That's number one. All right. Because, you know, when we use substance, and I don't want to say any particular, you know, we can say drugs, alcohol, smoking, blah, 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 blah. There is no harm in what someone chooses to use as a substance. It is their block of, it's their block of resistance to stop whatever pain they have going on in their life, you see. And that lessens their pain. So that's why you've chosen to do that. But you've come out at the other end. You have chosen not to do it anymore. So you need to be praising yourself to take yourself off that substance, okay, and be thankful that what you're experiencing now today is in your true form, okay? That's number one. That is huge. And also then, Melissa, I want to say that, yes, you've had your father pass. What else did you say? You've got 2 girls, which is a battle in itself, you know, having kids. Okay, you haven't worked for a while. So the thing is, this is that, again, as I had said before, and you may have been listening, is you've got to try and find your true passion in life. And that's about realigning with who you truly are. And you might say, well, how do I do that? It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to sit somewhere in a little quiet space. Okay? And in that quiet space, what will actually happen, that's when the alignment comes in. And then when the alignment comes in, you feel like as though I can do something from here on in. But the thing is this, what I would like to say to you there, Melissa, is it's time for you to reprogram your mind. I'm serious. I'm fair dinkum serious. Because what's happening is you've got old programming in your past, it's coming forward, it keeps telling you, your subconscious mind keeps telling you, you're a failure, you're no good, you're a loser, you've been on drugs, you're going to get back on, you're no good, la, 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 la. You keep playing this same recording from the subconscious mind. And everything from the past, even the people that have been in your life, okay, have reprogrammed you to let you believe that you are no good, you're not worthy of yourself. And let me tell you tonight that you are more worthy than anything here on earth. You see, the thing is this, Melissa, is that we spend far too much time sometimes on everyone else, worrying about everyone else. Okay, it's time for you to start putting back into you, darling. Now, reprogramming the mind. You know what? The internet has so many videos out there, okay, that allows you to subconsciously change your mind. Okay, it is a free charge. You just click on Google or you click on YouTube and they're there. There's tons of them, darling. And if you're dealing with anxiety, this will help you too. And the anxiety is only, excuse me, only letting you know that you are not as fine-tuned to the source as you would like to be. That's all, okay? It allows you to acknowledge that, to know that, okay? But once you start reprogramming the mind with better affirmations, has the music in it, okay, you will start working with that on a daily basis. And this is for anybody listening tonight where they're feeling like they're struggling, okay? Start reprogramming the mind and making sure that subconscious mind has some great, amazing stuff to bring forward to the conscious mind. Because, see, our conscious mind is always trying to rule us, trying to control us. And that's where we can go haywire, you see. So this is what I'd like you to do. Now, you know, as far as anxiety and that is concerned, I'm not sure which avenue you want to go there to try and lessen that. But there is medication, but I don't believe in, you know, I don't like medications. I don't think medication works. It can work for a short term, but long term I don't think so. You know, but there is some natural remedies out there that can help you with that, you know, with your anxiety. I'm just trying to think of a herb actually that just hasn't come into mind at the moment. But, you know, there is many things if you Google and find a way through some herbal, you know, herbs that you could take. And that can certainly help you with your anxiety and fears. And but yes, you've certainly got to work on your mind there, your subconscious mind, and delete all that stuff. Well, we can't delete it, but we can shove it out of the way. We can get rid of it to some degree and start bringing some stuff in. So many blessings to you, Melissa. You can do this, darling. You are a very strong soul. You have, and what I believe is once you start with doing that, then what actually happens is the universe can see you working in your life to creating a better outcome. You've already started by losing the addiction here, and then other things in your life will start to change, okay, like a ripple effect, and it's going to be very, very lovely. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Melissa, and thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. Okay, hi Marlene. Hi Tracy. Okay guys, it's nice to say anything for me, but I really want to get down to the nitty-gritty tonight. It's about an open discussion, okay? It's about where are you at, what's on your mind, okay? What are you really, you know, either struggling with, what is it that you want to make, do you need to make decisions, what's happening? I need to get to the core here tonight, okay? Okay, so Vanessa, lost my daughter. I can't find it at the moment. And that's okay, Vanessa. You know, you can't find it at the moment. You know what? In due time you will. This is the time to ask the universe to draw closer to you to help you on those situations. But I know it's very hard to lose a loved one. It is very, very hard to lose a loved one. I have lost many loved ones. But if you can have this kind of concept that she hasn't really gone anywhere and she has gone to a place of more alignment, more fulfillment, more love, more peace, and that she's probably being with you, darling, to help you through it. And everything will be all right when you ask for the help, and they will work with you more. All right. So there is no time frame to getting over that. All right. So blessings to you very much there, Vanessa. Hi, Megan. Okay. Okay, I'm stopping with you there, Megan. Is it Ralph? Need guidance on family damages. Can't take this pain and anxiety anymore. Hardly sleep. Not happy with anything anymore. Okay, so you know what? Family. Family. You're talking to the right person here, I can tell you. Do you know, we can't change our family. We never will change our family. All we can ever do is step back from them. Okay? And when we get in to family squabbles, or if we get into situations that are not pleasant with family, then we find ourselves just in that low vibration with them. So what we can only suggest from this end, and you know, I mean, from a very young age, my family was very you know, not very sound, let's call it that way. Okay, so what I can only say is that if you step back from those family moments, okay, you then step in a different